Oh, Jesus Christ, is it time? I'm so sorry I'm late. No. Good God. It was like my stream deck wasn't working for a second. Anyway, I'm not even gonna bother with too much of a preamble. I'm just gonna get right into the game. Come on. Anyway, we're finally doing day 2. Day 2! Here I am awake in my apartment with a crowbar, apparently. I can retry some checks, I guess. Run the number in the victim's armor. Oh yeah, I gotta call Alice. So I should go out to Kim's car. What? Was he staying in a specific room? Can't remember if he said he was. Oh, hey, that's finally open. Jesus. I might as well talk to Kim.
Morning.
What's up, Kim?
I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep.
Good,
I'm
thanks.
just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to.
That we do.
The lieutenant is downplaying his contribution. He got up before sunrise to get this done. And now he's quite pleased with himself for taking care of the gruesome business so efficiently.
The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
The Union muscle finally showed up. They look rowdy. What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast. I have no doubt these are the Hardy Boys Evrard told us about. The ones who keep the peace around here. And the big one must be Hardy himself.
I love that they're called the Hardy Boys. Are these the men Gart told us about
I
yesterday?
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No
Good
captain
point.
would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Okay, we'll keep a cool head about it, buddy. Alright, charm men and women, play the puppet master. What should I level up? Composure? Composure might be good. But I don't have a whole lot of physique going on. Pain threshold. Shivers, half light. The thing is, I don't really know what these mean. Guess I'll do pain threshold. Not really sure what that did for me. My money for rent, pay Gart. You need to find 20 real for my room. Okay. I don't know how much real I have right now, though. Why do we need to talk
This
to them?
is clearly the Union's peacekeeping force Evrard told us about. The one he said hanged our victim. We can't be sure, of course. Evrard may have lied to us. He definitely has an agenda of his own. Either way, we need to interview them, and it won't be easy. One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past. Okay.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Yeah, he's clearly telling me, hey, we can go do other stuff first. We don't necessarily have to talk to them right now. Which is nice. Alright. So we might as well go and call Alice to have her see what she says about the armor. We have to go to Kim's car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater.
Am I calling on the radio?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Please connect me to the 41st again. Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
I'm guessing one of its names is Krenel.
Yes, that is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor. No, they work called Sediment. And somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
A suit of armor like this could have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person of whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts in this
Glad
case.
to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then. 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Excellent. Got to go through a whole nother day. That's going to be another 9 hours before I could talk to her again. Smoker on the balcony sometime after 2100. What time is it now? It's the morning. It's 7:44. Okay. Find a way into the secret passage. Sing karaoke. Get 2 signatures for Everart. Find someone's... What? Get Isabel and Lillian in the nameless fishing village down the coast to sign Everart's documents once the signatures are secured. Huh? Unnamed fishing village? Do I have a map? How can I get a map? I'm gonna Google this. How to get city map Disco Elysium. I could buy it from the fucking bookstore. As it turns out, I'm really silly, I guess. So, let us go to the bookstore right quick. Alright, where is the map? Where could the map be?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. The display rack is brimming with rows and rows of Dalamen blur your vision. The display rack before you is...
Will the map be upstairs? Everyone knows the most interesting about fascists was their magic. What do you mean?
Several maps have... The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revish.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Excellent. I have a fucking map. Okay. It looks like I can go down this way. Martinez District and Jamrock Quarter of Revachol Zone of Control. I wish I could zoom in. Why is there a big egg? Weird. That doesn't look like a village to me. Guess I'll fucking figure it out. Map of Martinez. Just glad I have that now. All right. I do want to explore more down this way. See what's going on. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:25 or 7:15.
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Salami.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
They
Too
do,
bad it
but
also takes
I'm not
a
going to
year
worry
and a
about
day
it.
to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Right, bye. Well, wait, what does this do? I'm assuming that's the mechanism for the
Couple
water
of
lock.
indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull it up?
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
I'm just going to release the lever.
Back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
That's what, tomorrow morning, I'm assuming? I don't know what day it is. Oh yeah, I guess it's Tuesday. This will open up a new Okay, so I can't do anything that requires me to go to that village until tomorrow. So I still have to spend another fucking day on this side of the goddamn river. On this side of the lock, or whatever. Ugh. Ask a little girl. Find money to pay guards. Smoker on the balcony. That's not until 2100 though. You know what? Where is the pawn shop? Is this the pawn shop? What's in here? Take some fingerless gloves. That was weird. Don't know why I was like weirdly stuck.
Top of the morning to you. How may I be of service?
Early bird gets the worm, huh?
Perhaps. I just like being awake for the transition between night and morning.
By the way,
witness to the first hints of light on the horizon.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by the officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days
Sold
back.
her the gun.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found
That
her
is odd.
interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I'm sorry, I sold my gun.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from
Fuck.
or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent
I
hanging?
do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Alright, well. At least I know where my gun is. Or what happened to my gun. Keep looking, maybe someone else knows something. Maybe a district authority, someone local. Kept referring to herself as pig? That's strange and unusual. Oh, hey, that woman's not here. I guess it is another day. People are not going to be in the same places as usual. What about in here? Do you know anything?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Nope, I guess not. Is there a woman in the crowd here that I can speak to? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let me just make my way around, I guess. Oh. I thought that was like a dialogue bubble. Do you know anything?
The woman is still hunted.
Nope. Guess not. Shit. Guess we could talk to a rich lady on the boat. I forget her name. It's been weeks since I played this. Maybe I can talk to someone over here.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself...
Guess not. I wonder if Kunis has it. Or Kunes, or whatever the fuck. The mighty Kuno. I hate that kid. I want to punt him into the moon. Oh boy. What are you just still doing sniffing back here?
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward. Wave to...
Right, she's useless.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
Alright, well. Can't go over there. Shit. Anybody I can talk to on this?
An old Colbert East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, a lot of these are like empty, if I remember. Or like nobody's there.
Hello again, sir.
This is a new guy. See, oh, ad break. Okay, welcome back from the ads. I'm looking up how to replace the lost bool again. You find a shot put ball in the doomed commercial area's gym. Okay. So, I think it's in the cursed shit in the bookstore. Good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Have a good day.
This was tremendously.
Now's not the time for snark, Kim.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds,
damn it,
of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Well.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Is that blood I'm seeing?
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Maybe.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta try. Sometimes you just gotta try. Oh god, the camera's like weirdly offset. Jesus. That was strange. Well, what if I try going around the back and looking at the wall again?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, it's locked? I can't try it again? Wasn't there a boarded up thing? Barrels a half full of rainwater. I guess I could just go back, try to go back here. I don't know if that's the gym, though. Oh. Just gonna try it just to see what happens. Trying to get him to perma sprint like I had him doing last time, but I can't seem to do it anymore. Oh, there's a person on the roof.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
What is
Etonite.
this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials.
I can't try that. The hell, man. Oh my god. Just want to know what I'm doing and where I'm going. Can't fucking think of a single goddamn clue as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Locked. Cool. Oh, there's a guy there. I mean, no one knows me. Okay. Anybody in the gym? Can I call the gym?
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Cool. All right. Well. Anything in here?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front. But the documents inside the envelope still lack the record.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to...
There is a hollow, saddened ring. Your toe has suffered.
Ah, jeez.
You really...
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
I'd say nothing. You need to heal myself, though. Ridiculously enough. Ooh. I can collect trash from the streets. Neat. I don't know what I can do with it, but I guess I'm picking up trash now. They call me the trash man. Oh god, random autosave scared the shit out of me. Can I?
Hello again, officers.
Ooh. Blue naval coat. Minus. What do I have on? Maybe eventually. Is there a way to get into the gym through here?
Give me a moment.
I have a few
Ask away,
questions.
policeman.
One of the residents on vacation, their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Addition to... How do you get into the fucking thing? Okay, seems like the only way into the back of that building is to force your way in. It's either force your way in or talk your way in. Can I go in here? Oh wait, yeah, no. Okay, hang on. Sea below looks cold and winter gray. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't remember what I did in here, but... Actually, this is useless. I don't know why I'm even in here.
You hear someone walking around. The walking stops abruptly. You can feel tension on the
Knock again.
poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
What? That was the wrong narration. This is police, open up.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
So
It's
padlock?
a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply.
Do I have them on me right now?
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle
Nice.
snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Hello, I'm coming in. Flamboyant poster for White Star real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of the capital and such.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father.
That says 11-day government.
Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Okay, so Marxism. Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their room?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Father Mazov, the hero of the working class.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. I mean, true, but 9mm. Sure. I'll just steal that from a random apartment. I mean, it was locked with a padlock anyway, so I mean. Plus one conceptualization. Wait, no, I want my cool leather jacket on. Oh wait, no, this goes outside. Is this an apartment? Nah, I can't get in there. Dip!
This door is made of metal and no one answers.
We should return in the evening.
Right. That's one we gotta go to later. Let's keep looking around. Anything clickable in here? No, just this door. It goes to what I'm assuming is a communal bathroom with nothing inside of it. Excellent. Oh, wait. Plastic tear. More tear. Nice. Tools. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Is that what I said? I don't know where to deposit this trash. I'm assuming there's some kind of collection box somewhere that I could just toss it all in. Right? Anything over here? I don't have their lost bull yet.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Wait, what did that... I don't know why that was lighting up. A whole plan to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, strangely comforting. Nice. Got more tar. That word is so strange. Oh, that guy left. Huh. Weird. What is this? Oh, more tear. I feel like there's something that I'm missing and I just don't know what it is. I've walked around for like almost an hour now. Is there anything else in this lady's fucking truck?
A lorry, a bag, the smell of cigarettes and perfume.
Nope.
The rust.
Nothing new in there. Ugh. God damn. I thought that was maybe tear that I could pick up. Not lost, I just don't know where to go. Well, maybe I can do stuff in the whirling and rags now.
Let me handle this.
Oh, that was... Oh, she was the lady from outside.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
Just want to know more about the place before I check it out. That's normal.
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest.
Yeah, Kim, you tell him.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it.
Might as well talk to Titus then, I guess.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
Acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's looking at
Precinct
you.
57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that.
Funny, but my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
We've spoken to the head of the union.
Yeah, bro. And
Yes,
what did
him.
he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. I told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Why'd you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you even know that he was in Special Forces?
Because one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
You know what, Eugene? I somehow doubt that he said that.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We
I
couldn't believe it
don't
either,
think he did.
But he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
Your name would be Shanky.
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Now's not the time for karaoke code. Okay, right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Yeah, right, then who Who did he rape then?
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with
Or maybe you just fucking lied.
There's
Right to my
nothing you can do
face.
for now. He's stonewalling you.
Who called the shots at
Are
night?
you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
Ooh, damn, these are good choices. You do, you give the commands.
That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that so, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
It says as if it were worse than dying. And Reunion, what's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
What we do is different. We enforce the law, you just kill people like it's nothing.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Authority, godly, 16, Jesus. Scan the room.
No. Eyes here. You got.
He understood what you were doing.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy...
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Picture of what?
Of the actor's hair. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare.
That's exactly what I'll do then. Alright. Doesn't look like I got new items. I don't know why that was lit up again. Alright. Let's go back out back. Take another look at these footprints around here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right, the Hardy Boys in the mess hall of Whirling in Rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the ball cap on his head.
Continue counting.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside.
Seeing a tiny fleck of cigarette ash in a footprint is crazy. That's like some CSI shit.
5. Another standard work boot.
I guess what I am
Reinforced
doing is technically
toes.
CSI.
Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something? 8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
The missing 8th Hardy Boy. Interesting.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man? A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
I don't think I really have to go over any of that. We'll go talk to Titus about the missing 8th guy. Taking a peek. Hang on. I got a message. Titus, I got a question for you, buddy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Ha ha ha, good one. God, I need authority. I need super high authority for that. Found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where is the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth?
That's what I was suspecting. I mean, it had to have been her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Yeah, go back to your table. Go back to your table.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why
You
are
the
you
hardy
wasting
girl?
your time? I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school. Let's change the topic.
Please, do.
It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
What's your role in all? No, I already did that. Okay. Wait, why is that lit up green? Tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them.
A thin man is smoking. As you step in, he nods. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Quebec. Please. It's not funny.
Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay.
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not.
I was thinking maybe since I had a crowbar in my hand, I could try to pry the fucker open, but I guess not.
Just a moment.
She's agitated.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone
The
line?
manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Why did you need to use the phone
To
anyway?
let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your
Oh
relationship.
dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly
Crack my
grumpy,
wrists.
but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to
I
find
could
out
if I really wanted to, though.
You need more concrete information.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
I think I have all the information I need. Let's move
I
on.
hope I've been useful.
That's all for now. All right, Gart, what's up with the phone?
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight?
Got the 20 real. Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Cool. I guess I'm not asking him about the phone. These are found white checks. God, the scrolling on these tiny menus is not great. Hangman, measurehead. Warded door. Oh, I could try that again? Cool. Those on white are available to try now. Map wall, hangman. Tom and Lee. Okay. What am I doing? Get help from the union's boss or the company rep. Tie them to any of their crimes. Maybe I should talk to what's-her-face down at the boat. Don't know if that'll be helpful, but it's worth a shot. You know? Wait, what's here? Plastic tear.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Shit, I have nothing. Why does the inventory thing keep lighting up like it added something new when I didn't? Gotta figure out where to take all this tear. I remember looking up what tear meant before, because I see it on like the dumpsters at work. And tear is just the weight when the dumpsters are empty. I wonder if it means something different depending on like your location. Maybe we should go talk to Everard. The only thing I could think of. Which means we got a long way to go, buddy. It's a good thing we can kind of just fucking run all the way there. Man, there's really nobody on the way. Nobody to speak to. Everard, my favorite guy.
Noir, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Just finished investigating local drug trade.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
Actually, Revachol doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
Met Joyce, the company rep.
That's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martin 8. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only
Rude.
kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun.
Speaking about my gun.
Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry. Relax.
I hate this guy so much.
I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important, building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Well, Everett's got my gun. That's cool. Love that for me. Now I just gotta find out where my badge is. Keep searching for the collar despite lacking any leads. Run the number. I gotta call Alice back tomorrow. Find a way into the secret passage. Get 2 signatures for Everett. Keep asking Joyce about questions about Ray. Oh. I do actually have to talk to her. Well, let's just run back her way then. Be cool if I could open the map. Can I fast travel? No. Damn. Be cool if I could. I'm just saying, let me fast travel. Would be pretty sick. Let's get through that door. And now we must run. All the way back down to the freaking boat. Oh, I can click and keep holding. Oh, that's so nice. Rather than just clicking wildly. Oh, that is such a nice feature. There we go. Ma'am, Joyce.
You're back. Good.
Got some more questions
What can I
about
help you
reality.
with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is...
It remains a mystery what you mean by this.
Come on, man.
Something close. This isn't about you.
This
It's
is
about
bullshit.
reality.
Can't believe I rolled bad on that. What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Got it. Another question then. What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
What causes
it? It's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
It's probably from the surgery then. It's definitely the drinking.
She nods slowly.
What are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
There may be a way to get her speaking about herself at
What is
some later juncture.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
I meant, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After, les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
From a dilapidated balcony, Cindy the Skull gives Joyce the evil eye, her red paintbrush held to her throat.
Wonderful.
And what is that?
The girl in the old lady rags?
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
Ah, yeah, she's a hipster.
She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I understand everything. Make it more complicated. Okay, now explain the same thing, but to a child.
Young people who dye their hair
I
funny
leveled up.
colours and wear old people's clothes are stupid, and their little rebellion is self-defeating. All right, what next?
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you. Sweet, I got a level up. Let's level up interfacing. I feel like that's a good level up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to my bathroom break. So, mute that music, bring this music, and in a few short moments, we'll be back with more Disco Elysium. Okay, I'm back. Hope you guys had a nice little break there. So we can jump right back into Disco Elysium. Let's get the next song queued up. And on pause for outro stuff. Okay, let me... Whoop. Should probably save the game. It's been a minute since I saved. Save over that. Excellent. All right. What the fuck am I doing? Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. Look for a witness. What? Okay, cool. I got that done. Alright, well, I asked Joyce about reality enough already, so... Where can I drop off the terror? Oh, it's inside the one place. Fritz. So I gotta run back there and deposit the plastics. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Hate that. I'm also... I think I'm gonna try to break down that cursed door again. I'll do that while I'm here, actually. I want to get that bool so fucking bad. I gotta roll high on one of these checks eventually. I can't just keep failing.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds.
That was a 42% chance though, man. Come on. I'm sick of this shit. I roll so fucking bad.
Ah, shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright?
What is going... I warn you.
It barely looks like...
Shut up. I just want to complete a quest. Come on. I gotta go inside here. Is that the kiosk?
The tear machine stands in. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Awesome. I got $1.20 for it. Now what? This game, it's just engaging enough to keep me going, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Did I should talk to everybody again? Get Isabel and Lillian in the nameless fishing village down the coast to sign Everard's document, or I can forge them. Can I go into my room in the Whirling in Rags? And forge these signatures? I feel like that's something I can do. No, I thought I could click on that. Okay. I can't pick up the bottles? Damn. Alright, documents. Interact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Look.
So I can't forge the signatures. Okay. Thought I could.
An intricate web of blue lines. It still kind of looks like...
Ask another... Who can I talk to about the tattoos? This is what happens when I don't play the game for a while. Just forget fucking everything. Talk to this fucker.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Okay, what are you actually
Can't
hauling?
even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
It's your machine behind you?
It's rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
That a found A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Can I get one of those tracksuits?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
So nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
He crosses his arms and turns his head away, a disappointed look in his eyes.
That was kind of a nothing burger. Can I talk to Kuno about the tattoos?
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed
Do
to?
something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Canema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series.
Got a Pokemon Go notification.
Rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox. The Canema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds.
Damn.
And go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
That's fast as shit. Turn your attention to the motor carriage
Even
itself.
at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Canema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
What's it back in there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what, a 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
We ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together?
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
And means no.
Okay, let's move. That was a random to-do about kind of nothing. Talking about a car. Kuno, do you know anything about these fucking tattoos?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Discuss the body. Contusions. You know who he
Kuno's
was.
fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice. Fuck you.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Contusion is bruised. I'm talking about the marks or stones left in the corpse.
Did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum. He's thinking the kid has amassed quite the vocabulary of law enforcement terms, but he's not going to stick his nose into this.
Me and my partner are wondering, where did you pick up so many police terms?
Me and my partner are wondering, do you guys puff Peter?
Kuno erupts into laughter, pointing his finger at you, then Kim, then back. An unfortunate choice of words, the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks. He looks downwind at the rotting corpse. He could use a cigarette right about now.
Fuck you. He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're stupid.
Get the fuck out of...
They're lost without you, Kuno. They need you. You're in control of this.
Why don't you figure your shit out yourself before you come to Detective Kuno for help?
Maybe we should.
You're testing Kuno's...
Get lost,
Kuno doesn't...
This trash container, there's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
I'm looking at you, trash container. You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock. The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or
Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. New quest. Wasn't expecting that. Well, let's talk to Gart. Gart, I got a question.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers from... we need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Excellent. Now we're making some progress. Some actual God's honest progress in this game. Now where are you?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says,
Kind of want to just pry it open, but I'll padlock.
Oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Ew, organic waste. Gross.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles. Back at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ugh.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number.
I hate that.
This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Throwing out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste.
Might as well,
cold
yeah.
And slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Okay.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do
It
that.
would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Nice.
Hey, So we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Some kind of weapon cop? Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
I'm sorry?
Of course you are. It's okay.
Rigorous self-critique?
Like,
too real. That's too real. That is way too real,
time
man.
You say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Ugh.
That won't happen. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of
urinal cleaner?
Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Well, browse the white
They're not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Jesus Christ. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share.
Man, Kim is just such a nice guy.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There's mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Like I'm a pulp crime writer. More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the
Yeah, I
kind
got that green 8 pen.
In a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A
That's the ones I've
satisfying
already
slash
finished.
sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you named our case by any chance?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done inspecting
You don't
these.
exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin.
Nice.
It always begins with HDB 41. Then, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title.
That's a really sloppy sort of
HDB
naming.
41120111700. The Next World Mural.
I'm assuming HDB is my initials.
41 is your precinct.
But what is HDB?
It's safe to say those are the initials of the officer responsible for the case. Your initials. Harry Dubois, HDB. Still feels like there's something missing from that.
Fine then, I give up on Raphael.
That's comforting to hear. Now, detective, it takes half an hour to piece one of these together. If you still want
Half an hour?
Here are your options.
I can revisit
Not much
these.
has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still.
Browse the
set
yellow
In the
papers.
back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct
A
fine?
monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250.
I'm learning here. I'm learning about the
Severe
RCM
cases
sort of
allow for
procedures.
1,000 real.
I
But that
realize I
requires
haven't moved
special
in like
paperwork.
15 minutes.
The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Station call?
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Field
A
autopsy.
dozen pages of thin copy paper.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear.
Right. Put the ledger away. Awesome. Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash. Ask Gart if he knows how the victim's clothes got in the trash. Yeah, I'm gonna go ask Gart first.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar.
I didn't know that was
appears
that.
strange
I didn't know there was an
and
opposite of
new,
deja
like
vu.
some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Good to know. Good to know. All right, and then my bonuses: +1 XP for every orb clicked. All intellect learning caps raised by 1. Nice. I don't have any skill points, so I can't do a new one. Rigorous self-critique. Oh, I got that. All right, cool. I can go talk to Joyce again. If I want. Actually, no. I'm gonna talk to Gart first, and then I'll come back out and talk to Kuno. King Kuno. Fucking piece of shit bastard. I really hate Kuno.
Can I help you?
Here's the trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Yes?
Okay, so that's a later down the road thing. It may take a while. Everything in this game takes a while, man. I don't know why I'm back here. Well, I suppose I don't have to talk to Kuno now. But I can go talk to Joyce. About what reality is like.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
Neither do I.
Very rugged. Good choice.
Got more questions
lessons in
about
basic
reality.
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What is?
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough. There is a term of endearment they coined for it. In the DeLorean century. When humanity was high on this world. Discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
I feel like I don't have the whole picture yet.
You want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit. Great
How come?
things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
How about it's a ball?
That's looking less and less likely, Detective. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
ORG, Occident Revachol Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark gray corona?
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Oh my god. Wait, what the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
The pale? And what do you mean corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, Imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
Fracture Corona doesn't feel like it's going to bring anyone together.
You've misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Well, if you say it's disco, I get it. Disco Elysium. I kind of get it. Well, if you say it's disco.
See, everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
You said pale. What is pale?
The pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
His voice is low, but firm. All she can say is,
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
the lieutenant glances at you from the corner of his eye. This is not going to happen with the lieutenant present, unless you can convince him to step aside. Good idea. Just ask him. He won't make a scene.
Kim, can I talk to the man alone for a second?
Fine.
See? What can he do? You're a grown man.
Now, what is the pale?
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
I can't save. Yes, what is the pale?
Okay. The pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the interinsulary mass.
And wait, and what is an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7. Mundi, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
An Insulinde is?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Okay, what is the pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
The negation of being.
The negation
That's
of...
That's right. The negation of being.
Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the isla.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
And there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the pale is called porch collapse. Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
Love that. What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic.
That's a word. I don't know what that
The
means.
further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension, right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
If we're surrounded by Pale, how do you get from Isla to Isla?
Oh, it is so difficult for us. It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost or having our minds damaged.
The Pale can damage the mind?
Extensively.
How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
Who says and who argues?
Who says and who argues?
The logical positivists say, the dialectical materialists argue.
And what does this over radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
It's more for her. Way more.
You're not a civilian passenger?
No, nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entropanetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Someone else you've met may have been exposed as well. The strange grey-haired woman in her lorry.
Do lorry drivers pass the Pale?
Yes. Carried in the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job. Automation will abolish it soon.
You should ask the Pale driver about this. See what she says. That poor woman must have stories to tell, like you wouldn't imagine.
Are you overradiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
What is entropanetic?
Entropanetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of Grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
They had not traveled the entire circumference of the Pericarnassian Super E-Solar. It was not merely in the west, it was everywhere, even then, surrounding them.
Did they cross it, the Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive
I want to know how she knows
preparation.
all of this
Some of these
information.
tactics have been known for thousands of years.
I get it, she's a rich old lady, but like, this is a lot. This is really dense. Like, I'm not getting most of this. What does entropanetics change then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft?
Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
If we do not?
Then they don't.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
How much Pale is there compared to the world?
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how? To our detriment, or?
What do you think, detective?
It's growing. There's more and more of the Pale?
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
Cover everything? That can't be. Where would we go?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Let's return to reality, please.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
I sometimes sense vague shadows of a past, and it's not good. I'm getting a sense of who I am, but no, I didn't know this.
Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
That we continue to persist at all is a testament to our faith in one another.
Mm-hmm. You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
This... Yes, I'm in serious trouble here. This affects... I'm in serious trouble.
Your colleague, Lieutenant Kisaragi, is competent. I checked up on him. And you have me. I will try to assist you in any way I can.
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you. She must have a lot on the line here.
Even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work now?
That was fucking insane, Kim. Alright, let's get to work, Lieutenant.
Good luck, detectives.
Alright, I have a skill point, which means I can unlock a new thought cabinet. Let's do this. And let's get... socioeconomics now. We do Wasteland of Reality. Temporary research bonuses, -1 authority. Takes 6 hours. You're one sorry piece of shit, a cop, penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something important from your guilt-ridden past. Or it has been brought to your attention that you are an alcoholic, and if, that it's a sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life. Your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground. Your brain is now fuzzy and now in overdrive. Your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality. Maybe you can quit? Ooh, insomnia and 20 hours of research? Shit, man. I have 52 minutes left on this. People think communism was some crazy idea that had just come up. It's 40 years ago. -2 visual calculus. Until for the next 52 minutes? Guess I could just re-internalize that. At least for now. Yeah, I don't have any other skill points. Need another 100 experience. That was a lot. That was a lot. Like, goddamn. Who made the call reporting the crime? Alright. I'm gonna Google some of these. I don't care. Can I do... Why can't I just click and drag that? Tasks. Apparently I can show the tattoos to the lady that lives, or that's staying upstairs in the whirling. So I'm gonna go try doing that. And see what happens. She in this door?
The door is closed. Still no answer. This door can open. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives the...
She be downstairs? Or no, she's upstairs on the roof, but how do I get up there? Maybe I have to go out to the balcony? How do I get up and around out there? Wait, what about... Damn it. Wait, was there a clickable?
The window stands broke. The morning light hurts your...
Alright, cool. Glad I did that. Wasted time. Ow, fucking my wrist keeps cracking. I'm not even sure how you would get up there.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Still locked, okay. Neat, love that. Whoa, whoa, where are you going, bud? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, it's because my fucking fingers are resting on WASD.
An old callboy. East Delta Commerce.
Can I do this yet? No.
This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. Silence. No one on.
I'm getting upset. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to a weird lady. That's what something I can do. Oh, I thought that was tear that I could pick up. It looks like tear.
The woman is still hunched over the railing.
That finger's in front of her face.
What is it? What do you want?
Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
No, I just don't think she's connected to anything.
It's because of the Pale. He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in it. And this woman has spent time in.
Alright, we're about to hit an ad break, so I'm going to pause the gameplay for a bit. Until the ad break is over. I'll wait until that actually starts, though. Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will. The Monosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, you for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
Something of an expert in blacking out. Cool, right? Until you're dust, sister.
I already am dust.
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a Pale driver. You transport goods through the Pale.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the Pale, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Everything, it's all intraponetic. All right, welcome back from the ads. Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. Yeah, no, just for detective work. That's all I needed it for. Now.
That is exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in Pale Transport.
No offense. But your partner seems like a bit of an idiot.
I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking, lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
Things you never knew?
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Over radiation?
Heroic doses, Herifia. Heroic. Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grand Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this...
She gestures at the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
How do you pass through
In the
it?
belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this lorry then?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
The wheels all small and round, multi-axle trailers.
What does it look like, the
Like
pail?
looking into the ocean at night, in the dark.
And?
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets and electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Hey, autumn smells great.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
One last thing. You said we could just become vapor?
Yes.
No elaboration.
I feel I already have what you have in some way.
They say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south?
The motorway south?
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
In the center of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. She sang.
Takes all the people where they want to
They
stay.
say I've been away on a kind of holiday.
What is at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child. A child growing on the lake.
Ma'am?
Josiane.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away. She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. The child, descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air.
Well, I got a new thing, motorway south. At the edge of the map, and the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, become a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp angled azimuth. Its green range shadows dither, like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end, a half-remembered textbook of from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isla. A transition from reality to Pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south splintering off from the known Pale. To where? Where does it go? I don't have anywhere to put that in my brain. So I guess I'm just not going to worry about it. Did I accomplish anything with that talk? I mean, maybe. Ask another about... How do I get to the top of the whirling in rags? Wonder if I can talk to Titus Hardy again. That seemed like something people suggested on Reddit. Just gonna see what happens. I don't expect anything changes.
Looks like the circus left town.
Yeah.
But the clowns are still here.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do that. Told you already. Spoke to Everard, and he said you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys. Everard sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god.
I
They
hate
want
him.
to
He's
laugh
an
at his
asshole.
Jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader. But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Want to talk about the hanging again?
Just
Good one, Titus.
When did this hanging incident
You
occur?
don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school. And
Thanks,
many more
authority
of
brain.
active service. The autopsy did not reveal anything too conflicting this
Oh
far.
shit!
You just have to wing it.
Professor Chuckles with the raid. Holy shit! Welcome on in, raiders. My name is ShadowSense. Welcome to the ShadowSense Lounge. Come for the chill vibes, stay for the chaos. This is what I do here. Mostly lately I've been playing RPGs, but occasionally I'll branch out and play something like a visual novel. I was playing a lot of Date Everything when I first got back into streaming. But eventually I'll finish up Date Everything, but as of right now it's on the back burner. Anyway, doing Disco Elysium. I'm halfway through day 2 and still kind of lost at where the fuck I'm going. This game is really dense and there's a lot of like it at times it feels like I'm making no progress at all. But other times I feel like a bunch of shit just happens. And I don't know, it's engaging enough to keep me going, but at the same time sometimes I'm like, this game is kind of burning me out a little bit. I actually don't know this game well, never played it, but I know it's amazing. that's why I picked it up. Everything I heard, this game is amazing. This game is amazing. Play Disco Elysium. And I'm like, this game better get good, get really good real soon, or I'm gonna be upset. But from what same for me with my current game, Expedition 33. Hell yes. I actually need to continue my playthrough of Expedition 33 because I started a new one on my Steam Deck and have not continued it yet because I have ADHD brain. Still early on grinding, so you're still in Act 1, yeah? Yeah, it's technically my first time playing too. I had it on Xbox Game Pass, and I played it up to... I didn't even get out of Act 1, so... The entire reason I started my YouTube Twitch was to force myself to finish games. That's why I came back to streaming. Is because I was like, I want to play all of these like RPGs, and like recording RPGs and editing them is such a draining task. Because each episode for like an RPG for YouTube, it's I did like an hour because I didn't want to sit there and edit 2 hours of footage. But editing just 1 hour of footage is just, oh, it's a pain. Did everyone good? I hope they do a sequel called Fig Everyone. Mine are a half hour, but I literally don't edit at all. Literally just my Twitch streams got into 20, 30-minute chunks. See, that's a pretty good way to do it. But yeah, the rationale for coming back to streaming is like, I'll do the RPGs. That way I could just throw up the entire VOD and that'll be the video. I don't want to fucking edit it. We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Gonna lurk, but I want to show you some love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for rating in. Highly, highly appreciate it. Let me just give you a shout out here. Everyone go follow Professor Chuckles. Ooh, looks like it's playing a Mario Sunshine clip. I'm assuming that's Mario Sunshine. I can't really see it on the OBS preview. See ya later, Chuckles. Have a great rest of your day. I mean, I'll be talking to you later, so I mean, you know, but have a good one.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Wasn't he a trained killer from Origny's Special Forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
Appreciate the lurk as well, Dankle. I believe I'm pronouncing your username correctly. Get the correct fruit to the correct boo. Oh, yeah. I've watched Game Grumps play Super Mario Sunshine, and I remember that particular task being a toughie.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
58% chance.
Titus is solid as a rock, and
yes.
so are a few others. But
first, tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the
Dankle, most common pronunciation, no right or wrong way. Hell yeah, got it right.
Being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Who's cracking under the pressure? This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey you having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up startled, his forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
That's fat-phobic, Shanky.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's something you're not telling
and
me.
Fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
No more questions.
About fucking time.
I talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
I love that.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Did you know that a single series giant hornet could kill 40 bees a minute?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees, they're the hornets.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
Well, maybe they needed their feathers ruffled.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Authority check?
Establish
Fuck.
authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
That's it, that's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What, who, me? What is it?
Yes. You. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Hey, everybody, calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
There is no...
Detective, we don't have to demonstrate. Police job? Be careful, it's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Whoa, what?
Thank you.
So,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Nothing, just a minor misunderstanding.
He is grateful to have that gun back on his belt right now.
Yeah, oh, that was weird. I was not about to just shoot myself in front of everyone. What the fuck was that? That's crazy that you can even do that. Even as a demonstration. I don't know why I said demonstration. Oh, I can still ask Kuno about the clothes in the trash? I don't really want to ask Kuno about the clothes in the trash, but I'll do it, I guess. Kuno, I gotta fucking talk to you, and I really don't want to.
Fuck does Kuno care?
About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. Could we lead the investigation? Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent. But
No,
his
Kuno,
expression
you don't know
couldn't
anything
say,
about the tampering.
I told you so any louder.
I already have pants.
Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig.
Rude. Kuno, there's a sack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Don't I have a single normal thing to say? You can't hide it. I see without vision, my inner eye.
Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't
fucking care. I can go back there and try to bust it open, I guess.
Mazovian socioeconomics.
Is this where I become a communist?
0.00% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin.
This is too real,
All
especially
he
for right now.
managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP, -1 visual calculus, -1 authority. Oh. Well. That's kind of a bummer. But guess I could try this again, I suppose.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels
There it is.
aside.
You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Speaking my thoughts exactly. Let's... Where's my regular save? I'll just do a new one. Empty tube of Magnesola, magnesium supplements. Poster says get out of the way or get fucked up. Money. Cured pig's head looks mummified. Okay. I can actually get over here now. Nice. Nose fed. Nice. Healing item. Can I get over here? Sure can. Doorway's gonna collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Can I get over here? No. Bucket. Ooh, postcard. Yoink. Let me just yoink that. Doesn't seem like there's anything else up here. Well, it's cool that I finally got to come up here, but I don't know if it was really worth anything. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The
Oh,
lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I love some of these answers. Someone is taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Huh, well. Figured that out, I guess. I now have whatever this may be. Just a weird postcard. Alright, well, we made some progress. Still a lot more to do on this day, but we'll have to save it for another stream. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Put out of the game real quick. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what's on the docket for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Steam Next Fest demos. Just some of the games that I have lined up. We're going to do One Wee Robot, Princess of World's End, Nightfall Cafe, Scott Pilgrim EX, and New Folder. Oh, also Vampire Crawlers, because that demo just came out recently. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to keep going with Disco Elysium. I'm hoping soon it kind of starts to pick up, because right now this is the 4th stream, so I'm like 12 hours into the game, and it feels like I'm not really getting anywhere. I'm kind of like butting up against a wall. So, I don't know. But I'm going to keep going with it. So yeah, tomorrow Steam Next Fest demos, and then Wednesday I think we're gonna try finishing up Final Fantasy IV. So if you want to stick around for that, please do. Thank everybody for watching the stream. Shout out to Professor Chuckles again for the raid earlier. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye everybody.